Welcome to the Game Grove. I am Fairy, and it is Earth Day. I haven't posted anything in a while. And that's because I have been very ill and I'm not back up to 100%, but I couldn't let Earth Day come and go without posting our last biome in Terra Nil. We're gonna visit the flooded city and then we'll check out some of the new maps, maybe. This one is quite interesting. And I think a fitting one for Earth Day, because for the first time, to begin with, dredge the ocean floor to create land, to grow greenery. Once dredging is complete, recycle your dredgers. You can place tidal turbines in the resulting pockets of deep water. So this one lets us start with a recycling drone. And this scenario is fairly interesting because we have a very dynamic budget here. We're going to be constantly getting back what we're putting down. So can we can dredge here, I think, possibly. We also start with the monorail technology, which is gonna let us build land. So it feels like we have a lot of control over this environment. It also takes a lot of steps to get some surface area to actually uh, work this. But it feels more like we're shaping this land, which I like. I can appreciate that. Each dredge has 3 uses, so this one has 1 remaining. I do want to leave some pockets of water. You'll see why soon enough. I think I think this one would be good. Let's place another dredge here, possibly. You'll notice also that there is one other measure here, and that is geological stability, which is currently at 80%. And every time we dredge, every time we do something like this, that number is gonna go down. And when it hits 0, something will happen. I don't want to spoil it for you. It is one of the most interesting dynamics I think we've seen in Terra Nil so far. Let's start cleaning some of this ocean. We're also seeing human ruins, or what look like human ruins, for the first time. And I think this is the closest we have to a hint to what might have befallen the world. That area is already clean, so let's not undo our progress and start dredging up here a little bit. We can always open up spaces. Let's also start pouring some in this direction. So, something like this. We have to pay a certain amount every time we dredge, and it affects, as I said, the geological stability of the area. All things to keep in mind. Let's use the final dredge on this area. Yeah. And as I mentioned before, we start with a recycling drum. We're gonna constantly be putting back some of the machines we've put out so that we can start clearing up some space for the actual restoration work. Something I think fairly tricky about this scenario. I like this area too. Let's build around this area. I want to have like some water. We're gonna need it. But I don't want very long consecutive stretches of water. I think that's our strategy. I made some mistakes in it during Terra Nil Chill, which was a while ago now. Another interesting thing about this scenario is we've seen wind energy and we've seen geothermal energy. And now we have tidal turbines. And tidal energy is really interesting. I know that it has a lot of issues in just collecting it. I don't know how efficient it actually is, but it's an idea that I'm like fascinated by. So we'll see. We'll see what all of this amounts to. Yeah, let's keep building and cleaning and building and cleaning. And this dredge, you are going to need some reach. So as you can see, it's not that easy to make paths on some of these. But we will need to make some lagoons. We're at 62% geological stability. Alright. Where else can we dump a little bit of earth? Yeah, I like it here actually. So the area that we dredged, we can then use to clean up ocean, which will give us some leaf bucks back. But then from there onto greenery is a bit of a challenge. And I think that makes up for like an interesting idea. Because we're not... Oh, okay, wait. Oh, I feel like this needs some focus. Yeah, we're gonna constantly be reusing elements, and these buildings we're gonna have to recycle some way or another. Let's set up another dredge. I wouldn't mind some in this area, I think. Because then we can set a bit of another monorail line. That's cool. Here. Here. Okay. So we are making lagoons. Yeah, I think I need to close off the C-axis here. These tidal turbines are interesting. Not only because I don't know too much about tidal energy, but because they give us a lot of flexibility in ocean cleaning efforts. Like, I think cleaning ocean is considerably easier in this scenario compared to some of the others. Right, geological stability. Let's keep an eye on that. Um, how about something like this? I start infilling some of this area as well. And some here. And here, I like that. And now, get back that dredge by putting the loading dock in this cheeky location. That destroys our monorail system, but not to worry. We will be managing that. Now this dredge, I think to some degree I need to okay, something like this, I think. So this definitely feels like the most malleable biome that we have seen so far. There is quite a lot of why didn't you connect? That should have connected. I don't know. I don't know if that's intended or not. Let's expand our range and close this here, I think. Let's also start. Let's also make sure that we're cleaning along the way. That's actually an important way back of getting our resources back. This not so much, but hey, we take what we can get. This looks like a good irrigator spot for me. Yeah. Let's start getting a little bit of green. And I like the 90 here. And let's keep scrubbing. One here. Possibly one here. I should probably try to close this gap. And I should probably close here as well. Oh. I can't. Let's just do this. I think I'm a little too worried about recycling at the moment. And I'm gonna do something really cheeky. and catch our little drone in this area, because I want to do a little bit of work here. Oh, you need to go back to a pickup point? Polluted ocean. I'm not sure what this means. Oh, it just can't find its way back. But if I post something here, oh, it does need access. Okay. Well, it's my bad. There you go, little buddy. All right. So if we were to dredge again, like we did last summer, can't quite connect it the same way because this is no longer considered valid location. I'm not quite sure what. Oh, we don't have access to the monorail. What about you? Can you redredge this area? Okay, I'll take it. You can also do quite a little bit of cleanup here. So let's do that. Ooh, +1. We'll take it. That 79 looked pretty good. Was it? Here. No, I'll do it against the edge. $14. This one's rough, but I think we need it. Look at these little holes we've left behind. We're at 34% geological stability. So there's a little bit of an impending disaster on our hands. But no matter. Let's do it here. That will let us put another tidal engine. And oil scrubbers. That is the name of the game. It is the the soil scrubber simulator. Okay. I feel like I like something like this. 72% here. Okay. It's 40%. That's 40 leaf bugs. That's nothing to sneeze at. Let's keep doing that. I have no idea how we're gonna get energy to this area. Remember, the tidal generators, tidal turbines need to be on deep water. So even if we open up some sort of operation here, it won't really reach. Let's work a little on this area. There's some toxin scrubbing to be had here. And here. And here. Not the most efficient place. There we are. Yes, I like this. 85%. Okay, we got this. Let's move. Let's move. I know better than to promise a short video, but there is something really nice about taking your time with this. At the end of the day, you're witnessing something that feels kind of special in some ways. That blocks our access to this dredge, but no matter. Now that might not seem like a great play, but I'm about to pick up a bunch of these, so I'll get a chance to adjust some of these things a little bit. We're at 93%. Got one more tidal turbine here. Will help us reach inland with these scrubbers. And there. Okay. And I think this should put us over. I still want to make it pretty, but this should be enough. There we are. Dredging may have made the ground unstable, nevertheless increased biodiversity by creating enclosed lagoons and bamboo groves in the shells of skyscrapers. Use the roots of new deciduous forests to break down concrete. Concrete breaks with deciduous forest. Interesting. I think I actually missed that last time. So bamboo groves will grow on the empty shells of buildings. Something like this. And conservatories will break buildings. Do I want to break buildings is the question. The thing is, buildings are sort of important for our networks. That is what restoration would look like. So let's give it a go. 27% geological stability. If we plant a conservatory, oh, the temperature's not quite in ideal conditions. Oh. Huh. I think that's just an event that's triggered. Let's look at that. I think it's beautiful what happens with the music. So there has been some sort of earthquake, and out of the remnants of the previous civilization, there have been some radioactive waste bunkers propping up. So it seems like now we also have radiation to contend with. The geological stability bar that we were working with earlier is now a radiation bar that we're gonna have to take down one way or another. The way we are going to manage that is by building radiation cleansers, which, I'm not gonna lie, are pretty tricky because they push back the radiation for a time. I kind of like it here. I love the coloring in these deciduous forests. I think the roots look a little bit too like a texture, but I don't I don't mind it. I don't mind it too much, at least. The way that we permanently get rid of the radiation areas is by building on them these helio cages, which will spread fields of sunflowers. Have I mentioned that I love this game? It is so wholesome. We also now have access to these pylons, which will let us extend the range of our energy sources. Humidity. We should do a little bit of terraforming. We need more humidity and we need more heat. So let's place a cloud seeder here. And oh, I always feel bad placing combustors, but if it's gotta happen, it's gotta happen, you know? We can also start pushing back some of the radiation in this area, I suspect, I hope. We build a pylon. Okay. What about a calcifier? Calcifier, then a radiation cleanser, then a, then a pylon. Yes. And more radiation cleansers. The ground is not irradiated, which I appreciate. Let's see. Can we push our pylons all the way here? Well, I think we need another one here before we set the helio cage. All of this has been already detoxified, yeah? Only 15. That's kind of underwhelming. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. That's a pylon here. And more radiation cleaning. Okay, let's try the helio cage now. 10. It isn't great, but it is better than nothing. How about we work on a lagoon? These are the thalassic purifiers. We actually have something like this close to the park. temperature's not quite there yet. Okay, I really don't like building combustors, but if we must, let's get those ideal conditions. So the classic purifier is going to help reintroduce some amount of oxygen back into the water, which is fairly hard to do. What am I saying? I'm just talking now. I I am a little sick and a little tired. Okay. Okay. We should also probably push. Alright, let's build a couple pylons, I think. Interesting. This is acting as a purifier. And I guess this can be a conservatory. You don't like burnt areas. Frustrating. Ashy nutrients are good though. Let's build a conservatory here then. That should be enough. And some bamboo in this area. I'd like to cleanse some of it. So let's see what we can do. If I put oh, I might have messed up here. We just need a couple more sunflowers, which would be here, and some more bamboo, which could go in either here or here. Let's place it here for now. It needs. Oh no. Okay, no matter. We're doing good work. That's what we need to focus on. Could I place a pylon here to here? Beautiful. Let's get these toxin scrubbers online. And in fact, I'm just gonna throw in the Salic purifier in this little corner. Mostly because I think it looks cute. And now something like this seems good to me. Now we can place the bubbles. We have one more area to work through. And it's a tough one, because all of our things are caught in the radiation. It means we kind of need to build. What? Okay. I mean, I'm okay with it if you are. Let's build another tidal thingy here. And here we can place... How do I make inroads? Something like this. And then purify it. White. It is a tricky one. Let me think about this for a second. If we get the radiation cleanser, it has to be in one of these styles. But I don't know how to get it that far in. We can go around. There's something like this. Which lets us keep pushing the radiation back. Amazing. Let's... Oh, that cannot be built in radiation, so let's build the helio cage. As your final step, you'll need to finish recycling the city, reintroduce animals, and construct an interstellar rocket on which to leave. Use satellite scans to gather seeds from all over the planet and store them in your rocket's vault. Finally, place this guidebook in the cockpit and leave the restored world behind. I love that. We will finish our good work. Firstly, we're going to make our drone a flying drone so that we can start recycling some of the things around here. I have already discovered all of the species, but I want to talk a little bit about it. So the peacock needs a lot of greenery. Oh, I haven't built the observatory. I guess we need a satellite uplink as well. Oh. This game is like the exact... It's like the opposite of Factorio. That's what this game feels like to me. I'm loath to admit it's also less fun than Factorio. But I think its ethics align way more with me. So now we're gonna have to build this rocket silo. We have some little drones working on it. That's so cool. And we're going to start recycling. Let's see if we can have some of the animals. So the peacock needs a lot of greenery. Let's find some here. And that the turtle needs a very large lagoon. So let's find some... Let's find some here, maybe. There we are. Turtles. Pandas need some greenery and quite a bit of bamboo, which I think we have here. Now we have eagles, which need 6 derelict skyscraper tiles and some prey, so we should probably make the prey first. Some greenery and some deciduous forest for the boar. Oh, did you not find it there? No. How many tiles do you need? You need... It's a strange tooltip. Okay. You need deciduous forest and greenery. Yikes. I don't know if we have a lot of that, but there we are. Boar. And now the eagle needs boar in range. Maybe here? And it needs to have some derelict buildings. This one's tricky. This one's tricky. So we mostly have bamboo forests around the derelict buildings. I do want to start recycling some of this. So let's start making some recycling silos. Oh, resources are running pretty low. That's okay, because if we do this, then our flying drone will just come and get everything in the area and give us back a bunch. The boar. What are we gonna do with the boar? We need more greenery here. We don't need more green. We need more greenery, yes. Greenery here, and then a conservatory from that's nowhere near a derelict. Okay, wait. Let me think about this. What if we place... Maybe we place a conservatory here. And we find some boar here. That's some boar, which means the eagles... It's still too far. What to do? It's in range of a boar, but it needs to be in range of at least 6 derelict. But that's what this is, right? Range of boar? If I go here, will you give me... Oh! Okay. I guess it can't have bamboo? I swear it had bamboo last time. Now we have eagles, and finally the sea otter needs at least 12 kelp forest tiles. And in range of at least 12 ocean tiles. I don't believe we have kelp forest. Do we? We might have to come back to this one. There's some here? Nope. Okay, I think we're gonna get kelp naturally, shortly. But here I have some mixed feelings about the roster of animals we have been presented with this time. These are lovely animals, symbols even of conservation movements all over the world. And yet, something kind of frustrating is that they get a lot of attention, sometimes maybe more than they should. I have environmentalist friends that have told me that if they could get all of the money that has gone into panda conservation, they would back just to use in general conservation efforts, they would shoot and eat the last panda. These are vegans, mind you. And it's true, it's a symbol. Pandas are beautiful creatures that I wish we lived in a world gentle enough for them to exist and that the resources they require to maintain alive were taking so much of otherwise pretty important conservation efforts. It's um it's a lot. The pandas the pandas are a lot. Let's start building the rocket somewhat. We built the rocket silo, now we can build the rocket thrusters. Now we can build what I believe is a comms array, yeah. Now a cargo hold. This is really just a resource drain, right? And some cryopods. I'm guessing for the seeds that we're carrying on to the next world so that we continue spreading life. How beautiful would it be if this were humanity's raison d'etre? A reason to be throughout the universe, to just populate these worlds with life and make these beautiful gardens everywhere we go. I know that's idealistic. What is going on with the sea otters? Can we clean this? Would that help? And here. So something really funny is that I can make just the monorail node and put the recycling beacon. And because we have a floating little robot, then it's just gonna come and pick it up. I like help just resulted naturally last time I played this scenario. So I kind of don't know what the game wants from me right now. Alright, let's keep building this rocket. And the seed ball cockpit. Beautiful. Let's gather some of the resources that we've left just lying around. Oh, did I delete the satellite uplink? I have not. Let's take a look at our seed vault uplink. Here we're trying to go through all of the different biomes that we have made and sort of collect some of the resources that we have been planting and preparing. So let's complete the deciduous forest, and I'm pretty sure we have some lagoon here, and I think we had some bamboo forest here, and there's definitely some sunflowers in this area as well. Smaller patches, but whatever. And now we have all of the seeds ready for us to take into the next city. But now we also get to do that with the other biomes that we have done before. So from the river valley, we're going to get some wetlands. And we'll also get a little bit of forest and the fynbos. I don't quite remember where we had some. It seems in this direction, perhaps. Alright. Now we have all of the seeds from this area. Let's move over to the desolate island where we have some beach and coral right off the bat. And we had some mangroves, I I remember. Well, let's get the jungle on the way. And quite a few mangroves in this area. This looks good. It's such a nice little ending to the game. We get to go back bit by bit and revisit the biomes that we've made. All right, let's gather some lichen. We'll definitely need that where we're going. I remember tundra needs to be on the highlands. There's a good mix of tundra and forest here, so let's gather some of that good boreal forest. And what was the last one? Pulp forest. Yeah, don't know how it occurs here, but yeah, we can recall the satellite. And let's start collecting these, because I suspect we'll forget something or another, and I'm gonna have to come back. Where was the recycling thing? I always forget to use this. Let's place one here and set up the uplink here. Set some monorail nodes in this area and collect from this side and collect from this side and here, here. Just recall all of the beacons. We're leaving nothing behind. Do we have any kelp yet? I don't see any. Let me see. Kelp forests. It needs to be less radiation, and temperature needs to be below 5. Oh, that's why we're not getting any. Let's get some flash freezing going with that. That lowered temperature? Not enough. How about that? Nothing? You're gonna make me do the whole thing, aren't you? Let's see. We have a calcifier, and next to the calcifier we can build another flash freezer. There we are, -6. That should give us some kelp forests, and alas it has. Let's get the others. So the thing is, all of these animals are from rather different ecosystems, and I get it. This is the environmental biome. It's the end of the game. It has been a beautiful game, but these symbols, these tokens, they're a double-edged sword. On the one hand, they rally the feelings of the public. It makes the public care about environmentalism because pandas are darn cute. They're just really adorable creatures. However, pandas, as much as it pains me to say this, we're probably going to go extinct with or without our help. Pandas were never gonna make it. And that's okay. part of the beauty process of constant error and reinvention. Uh, and pandas have no natural defenses, right? They're they're adorable. They have no aggression. They're super hard to breed. Same with peacocks. Peacocks are beautiful, but those long tails that they use for mating. Oh, we got some fireflies. They make it really hard for them to fly, and it's impractical. So they take more and more resources to keep alive as the world becomes more hostile, and other creatures that are more important for the ecosystems they're in and for our own survival in the long term end up getting neglected over that. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about going all in on these creatures. They're all the majestic eagles and the adorable otters and the things that really move us. But my problem is that not that we've included these creatures. I do think they move emotions in powerful ways. My problem is that this is not a cohesive ecosystem. And it seems like these creatures were chosen for that emotional reaction. And as I said, sometimes it can be misplaced. But anyways, let's launch off. Our work in this planet is done. And there are 4 more maps of the same 4 biomes that we will be starting to check out in Terra Nil Chill this upcoming Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's watch the rocket though. And I love that. Even the silo gets reclaimed by nature. Wasteland reclaimed. This one was a little bit sloppier. I think I'd like a challenge run of getting every single tile restored. I wonder if that is a possibility. And like, look at this. Anyways, yes, Terra Nil Chill this Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. Please be there where we will start checking out some of these new maps of the biomes that we have restored already. And happy Earth Day, everyone. Since it is Earth Day, I have managed to pick up a couple really interesting titles on Steam, and I will be covering them on the channel in the upcoming little while. This was Terra Nil. This was our restoration project. This is Earth Day, and we have left this planet so much better than we found it. If you want to share your thoughts, please leave a comment. If you like this video, like it. If you like games and the environment, subscribe or join the Game Grove on Discord. We would love to see you there. And if you want to support this project, check out our Patreon and Ko-fi. This has been Fel Fairy, still feeling a little under the weather. Thank you for watching. And remember, hit pause and touch grass.